Welcome back to Screen Zen viewers. This is my review for Fast 10, Fast X, directed by Louis Leterrier. This is actually the 11th installment of the series, and numbers don't lie. This was an exciting film. What we see is that it currently exceeded 319 million in global box office openings. In my review, I'm going to tell you a little bit of why I think it was able to make it, why it deserves a top 10 spot. Some of the standouts: the action is top notch. Driving using cars, what we all expected. My favorite scene was in the third act that featured Dom's son and John Cena trying to get away from the threat. We see the use of cannon car and it was exciting. This movie seemed to bring everything back to earth. The stunts weren't as big as some of the more recent Fast films. I mean, what are you going to do after shooting a car into space or using magnets to catch a car midair? The story this time around was perfect. I think because there were so many films, the stakes of Jason Momoa's character going after each individual person in Dom's family really sets up that, hey, we've been doing this for, 10 movies. Everyone that has been involved in helping Dom or being a part of his family is in jeopardy, could potentially be killed by Jason Momoa's character. You do get a sense of the stakes. At every turn, it is exciting. You do have a superhero moment where you feel like, okay, they're gonna get out of this okay with some special stunt, which more than not actually does happen. But it was good to see that it was almost like a buildup of all the films that were made, that people coming in, that they have to go out to certain people that might have been in a previous film because they're in danger, because Jason Momoa is coming for everyone. No holds barred. Bravo for the decision to incorporate the past in that way and being able to see past characters that we know and love. Both John Cena and Jason Momoa are standouts among the cast. Jason plays a psychotic, flamboyant man who's out for blood, and I dubbed John Cena's character the best uncle in the world. Momoa brings the silly side, and it works to show how crazy he is and what he's willing to do for revenge and to bring suffering. Did you know that there are two Aquamans in Fast X? Jason Momoa, as we know, is the film adaptation of Aquaman in 2 movies, and Alan Ritchson, who also played Jack Reacher, was Aquaman in 2001 Smallville. Now you know. The theme of family is highlighted even more in this film. It was good to see some cameos from Jason Statham, Helen Mirren, as well as some end credit scene cameos to set up part 2. And because of all the news about Vin Diesel's fallout with some cast members, you will not believe who shows up. But even the prime cast of Ludacris, Tyrese, and Nathalie Emmanuel were a good group to have together. They were a team of support, quite literally. Even Michelle Rodriguez's fight scene with Charlize Theron were great. They find themselves together after the events that go down in Rome. Last but not least, Brie Larson. She was a great supporting cast member. I didn't think she can carry an action movie like by herself. I'll put a card up above for my reaction to the Marvels trailer, but she did a great job in this film. Now on to some of the cons. Some of the stunts, very few, had me like, yeah, right. Then I remembered what movie I just paid money to go see. In the beginning also, with the remembering of the flashbacks and the past of, their lives and remembering the father and the, family, it was all corny. I know they needed to set up the stakes, but we have like 9 movies all about that past stuff who do the same things. I think they should do a prequel featuring Dom's father. That would be a good movie to make. Another con was actually Pete Davidson's character. He plays a black market computer shop owner, and in the scene, I believe it should have been cut or replaced with a better scene. Although they try for comedy, it really falls flat. All in all, this movie was very exciting. I recommend this if you're a fan of the series, love cars and action, or want to have a good time, just a popcorn movie. I would say this movie, although good, can wait for streaming. If you're not a big fan of the franchise, you'll get more of the same. But if you are a fan and curious about the 10th iteration of this film, I definitely recommend that you go see it in theaters. If you're not a fan of such action movies like John Wick or possibly Indiana Jones, then you're not going to have a good time with this movie. But you should stream it when you do get the chance. That's my recommendation. Guys, leave a comment down below. What was your favorite part of Fast X? Something that stuck with you. Family definitely played a big role in this film, and I think they delivered by bringing everything back down to earth rather than upping the last film. If you would like to see more of the videos that I produce, you can definitely look below. I'll leave a playlist here, and also if you want to become a viewer, all you have to do is subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon.